Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. And no run back here. This will be a touchback if it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
No question at all about his talent, and that's been on display since his first game as a starter at Florida State. On a Monday night, the whole country watching, he only missed 2 passes in the entire game and led his team to a big victory and later a national championship as a freshman.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Rush coming in.
But what are you saying, though, my nigga?
Gideon coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And Charles, they only
they got
they try to pass the football.
It's a man.
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Boom, pow.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Boom, pow.
The numbers for Smith last time out.
You gotta leave her alone.
Carries, 138 yards and a touchdown.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not investigating.
What are you talking about?
That in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach,
thump her, I'm gonna thump you, nigga. Been that thump that beautiful little girl, man. I thump your ass, man.
Play there, but it's
what you mean she fight you sweet?
Chart the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. And here now the Baltimore offense.
And the schedule makers have given them a little break right here. Back-to-back home games, and they won last week. So they're trying to make it 2 in a row before they hit the road next week. They have to take advantage of this break in the schedule.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Playing.
That gain of 9 buys them a new
Was she
set of
playing?
downs. A first down carry for Smith. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. A look now at our starting defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. There's
nowhere to escape.
Oh, you talking about in the game. I was going to say, who you okay $1,000
And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Hey, aging is not being kind to Shorty.
Herbert. And the defense has it
aging
covered.
is not being kind to Shorty.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Aging.
Taken across midfield to the 46-yard
hey,
line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yeah, that's steady.
Winston, that's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 7 yards there and a first down.
Your neck out.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 60 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses have better focus on.
Down Michelle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
And you got to see Bad Boys
you gotta just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He'll let this go for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy.
First of all, you know he ain't running nowhere, so don't even nah, I'm just saying, Kenny Clark, that
Plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time with the first down run.
What y'all think about this? French toast is better than pancakes or waffles.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the
ground. Agreed. That's rough, bro.
Agreed.
That's rough.
It's not necessarily the same.
Waffles, bro?
Sugar on any day, bro.
Waffles, bro?
With some syrup on that bitch.
Waffles, though?
That wasn't just toughness we just
yes.
saw.
Y'all saying better than waffles.
Knew the hit was coming.
Yes.
Yet the quarterback hung in there and delivered it downfield. The end result, 6 points for his team.
Tucker able to
She eating solid food and shit?
And that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Take it to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will
That's because that fish beer batted, nigga. What you talking about?
Here's the Kansas City offense now.
No, she can't.
Take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence.
I heard her.
Kicker.
She was laughing,
but
too.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
why was she playing?
For him.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Penny, a first down carry. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds.
Oh, Thalia got her little white boy, huh?
Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Oh.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pick.
I didn't know that.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle.
She was messing with Marshall?
Got the first down here inside the 30.
Oh, she done lost all the little bit of attractiveness she had left. She was messing with Marshall?
On this drive. What, is it 3 plays? 3 first
I was like, man, I don't know. She still lost
Keep
it.
this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now Rashad Penny. And he'll wind up losing.
Not cornball, Kenny.
21-yard line. It's
Oh,
no. Up second down.
We're not talking about those days no more because y'all still piss me the fuck off. Not getting that bitch ass nigga out of there, man. I know that is insane to me.
I had you on mute this whole time. What's up? Yeah, you was snoring that one night, bruh.
1 second down, here's Penny. And this one goes nowhere.
Yeah, bruh. It was me, you, and QB left in the party, bruh. Me and QB was playing 2K.
Set up 3rd down.
An interesting
It ought to be you or Ike.
defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will be brought
The
down
baby?
about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Damn. Not the baby. That's it.
Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Penny will try to punch it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Oh my god.
And got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So all even at 7 now as they
do.
And all that work, but he's
Hey, these new episodes is getting that shit getting crazy.
The 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out...
Hey, this is real, bro.
Because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game
There's some strong-ass jeans, man.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end.
That's some strong-ass fucking jeans.
And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
It's a gain of 22.
What you on about?
We tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
The goal for any
jeans?
is his own defense.
And
Which one of them wasn't hoes though?
And put the ball on the receiver.
when you, me, and Dede was talking about that one night
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
in Madden.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up.
Nah. About the receivers. Yeah, it's deadly, bruh. It's deadly, bruh.
Up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He's going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Hey, and it's even worse with Omaha, bruh. It's not a double-edged sword anymore.
It's absolutely surprising.
Omaha!
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Ooh, man. Like,
I'm trying to come up
man,
with
this nigga, man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a
Unless a man would have re-downloaded it and played as the San Diego Chargers.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs.
Boy, you say that.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It is Alex.
Jameis to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Winston of the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Washington's got it, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air.
Sucks.
Because if that happens, then it's fair game for
That
the
nigga
defense.
sucks, man.
The Chiefs are now going to use the last of their
That nigga go
timeouts,
on.
as it'll come with 15
That
seconds to play in the
nigga
first
sucks,
half.
man. Hey, tell that nigga to say S, man.
They'll try and run forward with Penny, and this play doesn't go anywhere.
Nah. He do got some good
Yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, y'all ever had real ramen, bro?
On the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
I'm still so upset about that.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
I'm still so upset about that.
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here.
But I'm glad we never took that trip to
We
Miami,
have a
man.
chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first.
I'd have probably been in jail. I'd have probably been in jail. Nah, I'd have been in jail. I'd have been in jail.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They keep it with Smith on first down. Clayton Fedulum there on the stop. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Nah, Lee, you can't be rushing niggas just because you got a bye week, nigga.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
Oh, shit, they coming out with the Sims 5?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Sims 5.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run.
Nah, hey, that's the one game to get difference to play. So, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna see this. Bruh! These graphics!
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
Yeah!
Afternoon continues. It's a loss.
Nah, this ain't real.
Up 2nd down.
Nah, this ain't a Sims game, bro.
I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one.
Nah, this ain't a Sims game.
Right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because
Bruh.
it's a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back.
Yeah,
Make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll run it. This is Michelle. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about.
Bruh, this ain't real.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent
Shit, I
defensive
might play
series.
this.
We always talk about adjustments, and usually only
Nah, this can't be real.
the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense.
Hey, I don't care what you say. I played it before.
At the 50, 1st and 10. Look at DJ
I played it before.
The rest of the offense head back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st and 10, Herbert, man open, it's Goodwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. On 1st down, Herbert. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Looking to throw. Herbert is going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Michel. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That'll be a 47-yard punt officially, 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Ito Smith. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Ito Smith, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Winston now. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Winston now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's Penny, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashad Penny, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check hot route. Hot. Check 9. Now.
Smith. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I smell fear in that offense.
On the run, it's Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Smith trying to run for it. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles, and it's picked up by the Ravens, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. 4th down, Winston. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Ready. Flags. Here we go. Kill.
They go play action. Winston. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now Winston, he's going to let it fly. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he'll take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that,